Call this meeting of the Harriman City Council, April the 7th, 2026, to order. Before we get started, we'll have a prayer by Councilman Wright, followed by the pledge of allegiance to the flag. Councilman Wright.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we're so thankful for your blessings on each of us who gathered here tonight. Father, we pray that you will continue to bless our community and our citizens as we move forward. And may your Holy Spirit lead our thoughts and decisions that we make tonight. Father, we pray especially for our nation and our military personnel during these times. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson.
Here.
Alicia Harris.
Here.
John Brackett.
Here.
Lonnie Wright.
Here.
Cheryl Laxton. Here. David Vansdale.
Here. I'd like to declare a quorum. A motion to approve the minutes of the March 17th, 2026 meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Councilman Johnson, second by Councilman Brackett. Councilman Johnson.
No, sir.
Councilman Brackett.
No, sir.
Floor is open for discussion. Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson.
Yes.
Alicia Harris.
Yes.
John Brackett.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright.
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton. Yes. David Vansdale.
Yes. Motion carries. Motion to pay the salaries.
Motion?
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Harris, second by Councilwoman Laxton. Councilwoman Harris.
No, sir.
Councilwoman Laxton.
No, sir.
Floor is open for discussion. Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson.
Yes.
Alicia Harris.
Yes.
John Brackett.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright.
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton. Yes. David Vansdale.
Yes. Motion approved. Motion to pay the bills.
Motion.
Second?
Motion by Councilwoman Laxton, second by Councilwoman Harris. Councilwoman Laxton.
No, sir.
Councilwoman Harris.
No, sir.
Floor is open for discussion. Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson.
Yes.
Alicia Harris.
Yes.
John Brackett.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright.
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton. Yes. David Vansdale.
Yes. Motion carries. If you'd like to address this council, please come up to the podium, state your name, and limit your comments to 3 minutes.
Hi, everybody. It's Hannah with the Road Alliance. I do not have a ton to share. We did just get our president's report in, so Justin should be coming probably next month to talk to you guys about it. But I am here to brag on you guys just a bit. So we did our career fair last week, and on behalf of Jennifer and the team, thank you so much, City of Harriman. You guys showed up and showed out. You guys were front and center right as all the students walked in, and just set a great tone for the day. So we just came to say that over 70 businesses were represented. Harriman High School was packed, so it was a great time, and we just really appreciate you guys being amazing partners. We appreciate El Cants down the road for giving us all food, and we just love being able to partner with you guys for education things. I think somebody else is here to report on some other education stuff, but just wanted to come and say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess I will just follow up with education. Chastity Lowry, principal at Harriman High School, 920 North Rome Street. I want to take just a moment to thank the city for incredible support shown during our inaugural Harriman High School Hall of Fame and the countywide career fair that we had last week. It's been special in the last couple of weeks here at Harriman, and we just truly appreciate your partnership, the pride that you continue to show for our students and our school. I also want to personally invite you all to the Harriman High School signing day. I have a flyer that I will leave. It's on April the 27th. It's at 9 a.m. in the gym. Our goal is for 100% of our graduating class to commit to a path beyond high school, whether that would be the workforce, college, apprenticeships, unions, or the military. This year, Harriman High School, we believe, is to have the largest military commitments we have ever seen. We are incredibly proud of our students, and our military commitments a little over 15% of our senior class. Also, on April the 27th, we are honored to welcome Tennessee Secretary of State Trey Hargett, who will be presenting Harriman High School with its third and Dallas Dudley Award. We're especially proud to be the only school in Roane County. There is not another school in Anderson, Morgan, or Ray that borders us that has won this, and it is because we have 100% of high school seniors who are registered to vote. And we find like that's very important for us. So we're really excited. We want to personally invite you all to be there. And as we move into May, we have several important celebrations, including Awards Day and graduation. We would love for each of you to join us, and so I have that invitation as well. I'm going to leave all this with Jennifer, and we just ask that you all reach out to Jen. Scott promised me he would remind you all, especially about April the 27th, because we want you there. We want our students to see you. And so I just want to take a moment to say thank you again for supporting Cameron High School. It truly makes a difference for our students and our community. So thank you.
Hey, Chastity, you said the 27th or the 22nd?
The 27th, it's
what
a
time?
Monday at 9 a.m.
No.
And there's a flyer I'll leave with Jen for you all.
Thank you, and thank you for all you do. Great
Thank you,
principal.
Chastity.
Great principal.
Great things happening at Harriman High School.
Yes, all the time.
Anyone else? If not, we're going to,
I'm here with Jennifer King. She's with the KTG Foundation, and she's provided the police department with these bags. They contain items that are designed to help children with autism. So she's going to be providing bags to the police department for all of our officers to have in case we run into a child with autism. And I'll let her tell a little bit about her foundation and what she does.
That's great.
KTG Foundation is a nonprofit. We've been in existence for about 3 years now, and we're located at Midtown Auto Body. 3 years ago, there was a domestic violence shooting at Midtown Auto Body. Due to that, Rocky King decided that he wanted to turn that negative into something positive. He and I have a 21-year-old autistic son, and dealing with his daughter's domestic violence, those are two things we know too much about. So we have focused on helping other individuals that are dealing with those two issues. So one of the things that most people on the spectrum have problems with is sensory overload. And if you're in a car accident or you're pulled over, you've got the sensory overload of the lights, the noises, the people, and that could cause things to get worse. So we are providing those bags to the law enforcement officers to have on hand. They will have the noise canceling headphones in them. They have sunglasses to help with lights. They have other sensory items and fidgets. They have a way for them to communicate by writing things out. Because when things are so unpredictable, they can get a lot worse with sensory overload. And we want to make sure law enforcement has the tools that they need to make it a safer interaction for everyone. And also, along with this, to help fund this project we are doing a 5K Superheroes for Autism Fun Run, April the 18th at Swamp Pond Sports Complex. I've got the flyer here. I'm going to leave with Jennifer. And we encourage everybody that wants to come out and run, or walk the 1K and help us fund this so we have a safer place for everyone. Thank you.
Well, I applaud you. I have a 22-year-old nephew who is autistic, and the things you mentioned about the headphones, because he wears them in the car, and not sunglasses, but the fidgets, and so he's always wanted. When Christmas time rolled around, Ish, can you get me a fidget? I'm thinking you should have 1,000 by now, but yeah, we know that they love those things. So
Yes.
I applaud you all for doing that. Autism is around more than what we think they are,
is,
and it doesn't go away once you get 18. It lives with them and
Yes.
us for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, that's just an example of some of
Yes,
the items that we
okay,
have.
yeah.
headphones
That's awesome.
and-
That's great.
Right.
That's really good.
And our goal is by the end of April to have all of our local law enforcement have their sensory bags.
That's great, great.
We have 2 autistic kids in our family too, and that's a wonderful thing to have.
It is.
So thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate that very
Thank you
much.
for what you do.
Thank you, Captain.
anyone else? All right, this time, HEB.
All right. I'd love to talk to you a little bit about HB Fiber, because that has been keeping us really busy lately, as you know. We now have 453 active customers using our internet service, and as far as I know, everybody seems pretty pleased with it. That's about 200 more customers than I reported to you last month, so that's about the rate we've been growing. I want to read off the areas that we're in now, because we just added 3 more today, and I know some of these are outside of the city, but in case you have any friends or family members that are in these areas, we are now available to provide internet service downtown, Margrave and Oakdale Highway, Riggs Chapel, Emory Heights and Swan Pond, Old Roan Street, Meadowview and Basil, Fisk Heights, Webster Pike, Clacks Gap, Emory Creek, Bitter Creek, Mays Valley, Elverton, Oliver Springs Highway, Blair Road North, Edwards Road, Sugar Grove Valley, Hollis, Fairview, Old Harriman Highway. Those are general descriptions. If you want to check your exact address, just go to hebfiber.com and you can go to sign up and type in your address, and it'll show you if it's available now or if it's coming summer or coming fall. But before the end of the year, well before the end of the year, everybody will have access that wants access. You can now, just as of today, customers who have an address where we're available now can actually sign up for service and fill out the complete application on our website. That's something we're really excited about. The internet is kind of the easy part. Getting it to integrate with the existing software at HEB has been the tedious part. So we've lagged behind a little bit with some of those online application procedures, but now we are up and going, so we don't have to email those applications separately anymore. We are now testing our phone service. I mentioned last month that was underway, and everything is looking good, except we won't be able to bill till summer. So we'll probably do a similar pilot program like we did with the internet service, where we'll get some test customers to take on the phone service. Of course, that's a very critical step for us to be able to offer our internet and phone to businesses who rely on phone every day. Marketing is live. We are excited. We partnered with a company called Visual Voice out of Maryville, and you'll see our Facebook ads and LinkedIn ads and some other internet webpage ads, and we've got our actual faces on there. I think another important thing I want to share with you is we are no longer sending contractors into the homes or into the businesses. We have moved that entirely in-house, so it's HEB employees. So it truly is people you know coming in and serving you, and then if you have a problem, it's those same people coming out and helping you resolve it, and that's something we're very proud of. So we have ongoing projects. I basically don't have anything new to tell you other than the sewer pump station across from Quick Trip appears to be complete now. It's got the fence and the paving, and unless there's some oddball thing, I think we're done working on that, and we are ready to serve the new truck stop.
Great.
So,
Great report, Candace.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Candace.
And we're seeing some down our way work, so getting excited.
That's just cable.
yeah. We're getting really close.
We've got some of them down there. We've got them down
They
there.
putting the pressure on
Hey,
you, Candace.
I've seen them.
Yeah, they work pretty fast.
Yeah.
I don't want to promise anything, but I think you'll get a good announcement soon.
Hey, I'm patient.
Very good.
Lonnie's not, but I am.
Molly's not.
We're excited that it's moving that quick.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
most of us up here will get it here in the near future, so
Oh, yeah.
we're excited about it. And, we look forward to what it does for, not just the city of Harriman, but the whole area that HEB Electric covers inside of Roane County.
Yes.
You know, we accidentally did not include the mayor's address early on the list, so he's still waiting also. And
Everybody will
Good,
have it
I just
before I
want to
get
make
it.
that
Make 'em
public
all wait.
record. He doesn't have access yet either, but we are coming very soon. Thanks.
It's just happy. I'm happy to know that it's coming. And Candace, you got some wonderful people working for you. I stopped today and talked to a fellow named, hadn't seen him in years, named Fred, and Frankie called him back for a little bit, and we had a real good conversation. You just got some great people. I'll tell you what. So just let you know, we're happy just to know my cable's coming.
Councilman Brackett, thank you for saying that, because I am so proud of the HEB employees. Every year we get stronger. We're implementing new technology, and I thought the meter change out AMI was huge. But this is even bigger, and they have worked so hard and
They have.
put up with a lot of work with very few people. We're constantly overloaded and understaffed,
They have.
but But we know that the technology makes us more efficient. So
Absolutely.
we're grinding through and we're making it happen. And you're going to see a lot smarter, a lot more capable HEB in the future.
Awesome.
So,
Appreciate you so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Candace.
And just on that, I was telling Candace today that I seen on my favorite thing, Facebook, a person had put on there on a comment to the county executive, talking about how HEB is deploying fiber to all of its customers inside of Roane County, and how that's changing who Roane County is. And HEB has took the lead on that. It wasn't one of the other ones that I won't mention, but HEB has done that without any help from federal funds or from state funds, from them taking the lead and saying, we're gonna change our community by adding fiber because we know how important it is. And it's just as essential, and Candace keeps telling us this all, it's just as essential as our electric, our water, it's the same thing. So,
Yes,
from us to you all, thank you for what you do. You are leading the Roane County
Sure.
and East Tennessee. So find me another small town like Harriman, utilities have stepped out and done this without any help from anybody else. So thank you guys for what you do.
So much, thank you.
Well, it keeps me from having to drive to my office every day,
That's
sit and work at home. So, thank you.
Mr. Raylor?
Thank you, Mayor. Council members, you have your executive summary in front of you, and I'm very pleased to announce we have 2 months in a row of double-digit sales tax growth. That's spectacular, but not only that, it's a 14.4% increase. It is substantial. So we're on an excellent trajectory to finish out this fiscal year above what we had budgeted for that particular sales tax line item. Just a couple of things also that are just some updates is that we expect to receive the financial statements from the auditors in the next week or so. So definitely before the 15th of April. And then the bond offering is coming along smoothly. We're just waiting at this point basically for the comptroller's office to get back with us regarding the approval letter. So once that's complete, then we'll be able to move forward with that final stage of the process. And that's all I have for you all. If you have any questions for me.
I know. Thank you, Mr. Chris.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Owens?
Just a quick report, much the same over the last 3 weeks now, I guess, since our last meeting. One staple is always contracts, and we see a number of those, and you have 1 or 2 of those on the agenda for tonight, and one that I want to comment on when we get to it, and that's under new business, letter B, the iWorkQ permitting program. But secondly, I wanted to say that the lawsuits that we've had in the past have dwindled down to a few. So we've managed to work through those all the way down to just a couple. So I think that's good news. We will have a tax sale coming up here in about a month, and so you're welcome to come to that if you wish. We'll be at the Roane County Courthouse and putting up for auction whatever delinquent properties there are within the city of Harriman. So that's my report for this week. Be glad to answer any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Owens.
Any questions? Thanks, sir.
thank you.
Mr. Mason is out tonight. I think Keita is stepping into his shoes.
He just wanted me to let you guys know that he will get you an updated direction this week.
I thought he said Keita was giving us the
Oh,
update.
That's
yeah,
what
I
I
mean,
thought-
Kitty's
thought
supposed to
her.
go to the podium. I mean, I may be mistaken, but
Me
I
too,
think
but-
that's how it works.
All right, we'll get his report in 2 weeks. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Keita.
Thanks.
This time we're going to new business. First time discuss and possibly approve the bid from Garrett and Sons for $22,000 for the carpet removal and replacement in the Harriman Public Library. Motion?
Yep.
I think Connie's here if y'all have any questions.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get on
Is
this
it
board.
budget?
I motion
Is it in
to
the budget?
accept.
Have a motion by Councilwoman Harris, second by Councilman Bansdale.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Councilwoman Harris.
And Connie, if you don't care to come up and explain where these funds are coming from, please, appreciate it.
sure it's needed.
We had held a special called library board meeting on March 25th after discussion and comparison with 3 quotes that we got from Sherwin-Williams, Lowe's, and Garrett and Sons. The best quote was from Garrett and Sons for $22,000, and Sherwin-Williams was at $44,000. Lowe's was similar, but Garrett and Sons was much nicer. The money that we received is from one bank, from a CD that we had from the Harriman Public Library many years ago, and we cashed that in, and it was $12,146. We also received a $10,000 gift from the Carnegie Foundation of New York, and with those funds, there was a motion made from Jerry Davis that we get the carpeting from Garrett and Sons and buy a printer for the public use. And we shouldn't have to ask for any funds. Should be fully paid for.
Thank you, Connie.
Were they similar, carpets, did you have the specs out there, so?
Yes, everything was specific. All 3 levels was compared, and Garrett and Sons was by far the best, and it was great that
you can't go
they're a
wrong
Harriman, they're local.
Yeah, I've heard they do excellent work.
Thank you, Connie. I just wanted them to know, that's watching, but also in the audience, and even the board know exactly where the money was coming from.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Council
Is that all you have, man?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mandel.
I'd just like to thank the library board and Connie for taking such good care of the Carnegie Library, which is a historical asset that so very few places have, so few of them exist. It's just such a, that's one of the things that promoted literacy across America is the
Yes,
Carnegie Endowment and those libraries. That thing is the footstone of education in America and what makes us what we are. We're lucky to have one. We're lucky that we have people that are good stewards of it. I'm thankful for it.
I agree.
Thanks, sir. Floor is open for any other discussion. Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson,
Yes.
Alicia Harris.
Yes.
John Brackett.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright,
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton,
Yes.
David Vansdale.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item, discuss and possibly approve the purchase of a iWork permitting program for $9,000. Is this one on the table?
Yes, sir.
Well, Nathan is here, but I guess
Let's,
ask him a question.
let's get a motion and a second to discuss it.
I'll make a motion.
Okay, motion
Second.
by Councilman Johnson, second by Councilman Brackett.
Yes, sir.
All right, just to discuss. Nathan, come up here and.
Be happy to answer any questions you might have about it.
I guess my first question, Nathan, is, have you looked at any other permitting softwares?
I have.
How many?
We in fact looked at 3 different ones, iWork, LocalGov, and SmartGov.
And is anyone else using this particular software?
Yeah, we actually received 5 pretty decent references, a couple of counties and then some major cities like Tullahoma, Union County, and they had more than a substantial review about.
What's Roane County using?
SmartGov, I believe. But in fact, I think that Roane County is going away from SmartGov. They're going to something different. I'm not sure.
So this ties us, this has got a contract with it?
It does. I've brought copies of the contract, but it's my understanding that I can give them to you for comparison, but not for review, if that makes sense. Is that right, John?
They can review it. I'll just speak to the contract right quick. You know, it's a typical service agreement, which contains a whole lot of legalese and restrictions on how the software is used. It's software. What I didn't like about it was the termination provision, and we're stuck with them for 3 years. Now, there may be a good reason for that. You know, they want to be assured that they have a client for 3 years, and they're investing their software with us. and they're gonna do some training and get us trained up to use it. But I always like to have an easier way out, just in case it doesn't work out. And so, if you were to approve it tonight, which from a legal standpoint, I'm fine with that. But I would want it to be subject to our continued review and negotiation, at the very least, over the termination provision. We just want it to be friendlier than it is.
Scott and I had a conversation with the iWorks manager and the gentleman who presented the program to us. And they were very adamant about their termination agreement. And so we were looking for different options, as to how can we remedy this? Well, they won't budge on if you cancel, you pay. So what we asked them to do for us was give us options on a 1 year and a 2 year, which is what I have here. This isn't the 3 year.
What did they say?
The 1 year agreement is pricey.
Yeah, sure it is.
I have no lie to tell about that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give you these to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
Have you checked with any other cities that's using that? Are they having any issues out of it?
Not that they disclosed to me. They were very, very happy with their program. The ease of use and accessibility, I guess you would say, is pertinent. I mean, it's outstanding. According to the 5 reviews that I checked with.
Yeah.
So we actually had the opportunity to use a sandbox account, is what they call it, where we kind of just take it for a test drive. And coming from the programming side, or the permit side, and the code side, they intertwine with one another, and it makes these go away, paper files. Everything is backed up on a cloud, so I mean it's.
So it's more streamlined.
Yeah, it's.
So have you looked at others too? I mean,
Yes.
are they,
They were very similar in price for what we were getting. iWorks was offering codes and permitting at this price, where SmartGov was just permitting for this price. Actually, it was a little more expensive.
I wouldn't be a fan of SmartGov. Anyway,
Local Gov, no, it was Local Gov.
Local
was,
Gov,
yeah.
still.
SmartGov was one that essentially wasted our time. Got us on the phone, the Zoom, and they were like, "Oh, yeah."
Is this a budget item?
It would be for next fiscal year. They have agreed in the agreement to hold off payment until the next fiscal year. It's essentially we get a couple of months of it for free. So.
Do you like it?
I love it, just from the sandbox account. It's not to say that when we get into it that there's not going to be some bugs, because even with Google you have bugs, and they're a big company. So I anticipate a few hiccups, but not many.
So 2 years the same as a 3 year?
Yes. Yeah, and so if we cancel.
Cost-wise it is.
Cost-wise.
Cost-wise it is. So if we were to cancel on a 2 year, we'd only owe for the 1 year that we didn't pay for. Whereas to a 3 year, we would owe 2 years if we used it for a year. And a 1 year, well, that's just.
Back up and tell me that one more time.
Okay.
If you only kept it for a year.
Yeah, I thought you said if you signed the 2 year and you kept it for 2 years, you still had to pay a year.
Oh, no. If you use it for it's after the 2 year agreement's up, it's a.
Yearly?
That's what?
Just a yearly renewal?
Yeah, it will be a yearly renewal of the price there. The am I allowed to say that? Yeah, the $9,000 price is a one-time price, and it's because it's got the installation fee, the fee that they charge to build the program, and then each year after that, it's minus $1,000 from the initial price.
So you're saying it's only gonna cost them $1,000 to do the setup and the implementation of it?
Yeah, see, the initial price was
5,000.
5,000. Yeah, and then they knocked that down to 1,000 because he found out we were shopping. I mean, if you want the truth about it.
So what about OpenGov? Did we have any conversations with them?
I did. I had a few conversations with OpenGov.
OpenGov.
OpenGov, yeah.
OpenGov.
It was local, smart, and open were the three govs that we checked into.
Okay.
And then
Smart,
iWorks.
and what else? Local?
Local, yes.
Local, okay.
The reviews on OpenGov were phenomenal, but we couldn't get anybody to contact us back about, you know, a price, or they wanted to run us around in circles. So it was like, okay, I'm not wasting my time with that. My time's too valuable.
Okay, so they didn't even talk to you, really?
No, the three that actually talked to us was local gov.
Who around us is using this? Anybody?
I can look that information up real quick if you like.
I work Q, the one we're looking at tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's anybody around us that's using them. What I'm looking at here is Collierville, Tullahoma,
Okay.
big cities,
Yeah.
good cities,
Union County, I
Humboldt.
believe.
Union County, Bartlett County,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
West
And-
Tennessee.
And I've spoke with all 5 of those references, and he
And
said
they
he could
were all
provide
good?
more if we needed.
And what were
Yes.
they, codes enforcers or
Permitting.
permitting
Yeah,
people? Okay,
I think 4 out of the 5 were permitting and codes,
okay.
Okay.
but only one of them was for codes. So,
Is there, you said this is for next year's budget. Is there a
Yes.
reason we're approving this already?
because they have agreed to put the initial payment off until next fiscal year, while it's
So
essentially,
basically, we're approving to put this in place now.
Yeah.
But we really don't have a person in place to do these jobs yet, so we're putting it in place to.
correct, to do the,
So
to
why
move
so,
forward.
I guess he's saying, why so early, or is what's the name, our work saying, hey, you all need to commit to this discount, is that what it is?
That's essentially, I
Basically
mean,
what it is?
we get a discount on it, so yeah.
I mean, my question is, we don't have a person in place on staff that can utilize this yet.
Not the permitting section, but the codes we do.
Codes you do, but you
Yeah.
don't permit it.
Right.
So if I was gonna buy one, would it be cheaper for me to buy one that just had codes and not permitted in it?
It would.
So why are we jumping the gun and buying one with both of them
So they can get the
before we
program
have a
built.
person in place?
By the time they get the program built, it will be next fiscal year.
Okay, so it takes them some time to build the
Yes,
program
60
out.
days.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
So do we have a drop dead date that you have to get back with them? Because I mean, I'm thinking that maybe we need to table this so all of us can go and look.
I think the 7th of April.
Really?
Oh,
That's
maybe that's the day we're
That's
supposed to
today.
present it then. Friday. Well, I think it's Friday is our absolute last day that we can sign, so.
I mean, to me, the 9,000 is not bad for a program that
No.
will help you with permitting and codes. I don't see a problem with that. My question just is, right now, the county is doing that with our
Permitting,
program.
yeah.
If we don't have somebody in place and the county's still doing it, I'm buying a program that I'm not gonna be utilizing.
Right,
So,
I understand.
my thought process is I'd rather have somebody in place when I buy this program to make sure that I'm gonna need this program. So.
Right.
And I know we got somebody, we're getting the test, we're getting all that stuff ready, but I'm just, my concern was we're jumping ahead.
Right.
But when you said it's gonna take a year to build this thing out, that
No,
kinda
he
threw
said
me off too.
60 days.
60 days, yeah.
60 days.
It'll be in
60
place
days.
by
60
the
days.
beginning of the
60 days.
fiscal year.
Okay.
60 days. I will.
Yeah, Mayor, I did talk to Scott about this, and one of his concerns for getting it up and running is because there will be 2 or 3 different people on the staff that it will impact as well, and those folks need to get trained on the software so that when we do go live with the receiving of the fees and permits and everything like that, that the staff is very comfortable with the new software system, and his goal was to prevent any transitional issues with client-facing roles and things like that as well. So that was a concern for getting it ahead.
Have training on it. I mean,
It'll be Natasha and certainly Nathan, and there'll need to be somebody cross-trained as well, so I'm assuming that will be Amber but I haven't had any discussion on that with Scott.
When do we pay, Chris?
We wouldn't pay until the end of this next fiscal year, which was very similar, I think, to how we did it with, when we went with the budget software company.
And we recouped our money from the budget software, right, or no?
That's being canceled, yes. So there's no recouping. It's just that that's a contract that's being canceled, yes.
So that cancel can take care of this.
Yes, that's a great way to look at it. Yeah, it'll actually more than pay for this. Plus, this actually generates revenue. Of course, going into permitting is going to generate substantial revenue for the
We
city.
don't have to have the county to do it, we could do it ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a lot more
That's what I-
explanation.
I don't know why I didn't tag him in sooner.
I think having the build time there is the key. I think there's a communication thing that's kind of breaking down there. So if we go do this now, it gives them time to build it out for what we need. The reason we're not purchasing one and we're purchasing two is because they'll give us a better deal. And since we're already planning to be self-sufficient from the county,
Right.
Yeah.
this is just us forward thinking. And if anything, it holds our feet to the fire to take action and make sure we hire
Correct.
a
Yeah.
permits person and actually move forward with that.
Yes, I agree.
We have a personnel meeting on Friday.
I don't know why I didn't
Hopefully, I
tag him
think
in
that's on our
sooner.
list.
So this price is good until Friday. This agreement is good until this Friday. It's valid until Friday. And it says it in the terms of the agreement. So it's $9,000 a year for 3 years. They won't budge on the term, it appears. They won't budge on the venue, which is Utah.
But if we do the
But,
two-year
know,
deal,
it's
it's a $9,000 per year, and
$28,000.
then we go to the 1 year minus the implementation, so it'll be $8,000. So we'll save $1,000 if we go with a 2-year deal, right?
Well, so what it is, the reason there's a 1 year and a 2 year term before you is because the 3 year term puts out too much of a risk. If we should use it for 6 months and say, no, this isn't for us, then we have to pay the remainder of the 2 years,
Correct.
and that's more than $16,000.
Yes.
Because it'll be 8,000, not 9. So the 2 year, if we should use it for 6 months and not like it, we only have to pay 1 year.
But you're saying we're gonna like it, right?
I do believe so.
I mean, you
You're the
need to be,
one- you're
you
the
need to
one
be
gonna
confident
use it.
in it if you're gonna like it or not like it. Either
It's-
you do,
It's, if
I have no doubt.
Collierville and Tullahoma are really good with it, then
Yeah.
maybe it's a good program.
Yeah.
But it is, you're right, Ms. Harris, it is, $8,000 a year, and the implementation is $1,000. So you're looking at $25,000.
How much revenue per year would it generate?
That all really essentially depends on the amount of permits that we generate.
Who's
Councilman, I've seen
building-
estimates
You want the
between
three.
75 and 125,000. I mean, it will be a net, the idea is for the addition of this new department, new service offering, will be a net positive for the city
See,
financially.
we're talking about taking it away from the county, and what is it, like 140? Are we paying them?
I think that's correct, approaching
I think the
125
last I
140
checked
to
was
150.
146.
Okay,
is
that's
what
the last
city had
number.
generated.
Yeah.
I think.
So you're thinking after the two, if we do the 2 years after that, if we do the 1 years after that, basically $8,000, or is the price gonna change again?
It goes year to
They
year,
tell us.
and based on, from my understanding, based on if you use it, let's say we're doing 100 permits a month, which is not feasible really, then they do a 5% increase for that
I've
year.
seen it, it's 5%.
okay.
Yeah.
But I think that's under the contract. During the contract, they can raise it after that 5% if
Right.
you stay under contract. But I was wondering, does the price change, or is it
That's a
$8,000?
valid question, and I will find out the answer for that.
But we got to prove this thing tonight.
Yeah,
you
because
gotta
it's
have it by
Friday.
At least by Friday, yeah, but, I mean, yeah, you guys have to approve or disapprove, yes. The ease of access is
I
what.
still don't care for the
won't go
termination
up.
fees thing on it. I think we could, I don't think it's gonna get any higher. I think it'd go lower. if-
Well,
you
it's
know.
also like, are we gonna do the thing or we're not gonna do the thing? Or are we gonna take in permitting from the city and bring that 140 in? 'Cause if we do, even if an outlay of 25, we're still bringing 115.
Right.
So do we squabble about the pennies and ignore the dollars, or do we focus on the
Well, we don't know
dollars?
if it's pennies or dollars, because we don't know the outcome of what it is.
That's exactly
I'm looking at a contract that is wide open at the end,
Yeah.
and and it's not on you, but I'm not really hearing any clarity of what the future holds and where we're going, and we don't have that employee in place. To me, we're jumping all over the place right now. I'm not opposed to this. I think it's a good thing. I think we should do it, but I'd rather have better clarity when we come in here as to what we're voting on. And again, that's not you, it's not anybody. This is just, we're all understanding it a little different. And
I also don't like deadlines. I don't like I'm serious, I don't like a deadline for a contract, it's just a sales technique.
That's
Exactly.
That's, so like, I like it, I think it sounds good, but if we have to do it by Friday and we can only do it now, that's weird. That's never a good thing, right?
What
happens.
I agree.
I'm sold,
You're
except
correct.
for
Yeah.
it has to be by Friday. It's like a car dealership, right? He goes, we
That's
gotta do it in
exactly
the
what I
next 2
said.
days. I'm not buying a car here.
I just told somebody no on a new truck, and I just got a letter in the mail today saying, we wanna buy your truck. And they've automatic, like you said, they jumped out. Oh, no, there's no way. But now, today, they
And I would
wanna
like
buy
to see
it for
comparables.
top dollar
I
and
would
they
actually
pay
like to
less.
see comparables and numbers. I mean, and also, have you used the software? Have you gone to Telehoma and seen how they process it?
I have not.
I think that's kind of important too.
have they sent you a demo to practice or anything?
Yes. They did send me a sandbox
A
account.
sandbox. I know what you're talking about when you say sandbox.
Me
so-
too.
And
So is it pretty simple to,
I think I could set it before anybody here with no training and just show you a couple of clicks and you'll be familiar.
So one last question I have, Mr. Owens and
Yes.
Mr. Adler. So again, say we vote for the 2-year, and then we know we're gonna pay $9,000 for one, $9,000 for two, but when the 3rd year comes up, according to what you say, we can be able to do a 1 year at a time, but also in case we increase our permitting, we're gonna be most likely given additional funds for 5% of what we go above. Say we do 50 the first year, 50 the second year, but this 3rd year we're gonna do 75. They're going, I ain't gonna say penalize us, but they're gonna give us an additional 5% charge. Is that how you all see it? Because y'all are the experts, not us.
I thought it was an additional 100, I thought it was a total of 100 permits per month, that it
Oh,
wasn't
no,
that high.
no, no,
Oh,
no. That,
okay.
I was just saying,
Oh,
if
you
we
just threw
do
that number out
100
there. Okay.
permits, then they're gonna
Oh,
call
okay.
that excessive permitting.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, oh, well, maybe next year you need the 5% increase.
My advice to council is to table this thing, and if they go up on the price, they go up on the price, but there's a lot of ifs out there that we're not really aware of, and I see John is flipping through that thing, so that kind of concerns me too, that we've got some questions that we may
There
not
are some
know.
unanswered questions.
Okay.
I concur
We want
totally with
both
the
of
mayor.
you all. You are our subject matter experts, not us.
Yeah. We don't really know what happens if you agreed to the 3-year agreement. We really don't. I don't have anything in front of me that says we can go year to year. I would assume so, but that's not what it says.
Okay.
Or they want us to sign up a new 3-year agreement. At what cost? Is that going to be a negotiated price? So there's a lot of things that we really don't know based upon what I have in front of me.
Okay.
Have you talked to him, John?
I have not.
Okay. I think John should talk to him.
And the thing about it is, there's other softwares out there. There's other programs out there. If they're gonna be this picky to say, we gotta make a decision by Friday, I can't agree with that. That, to me, is because there's too many out there.
there shouldn't be some pushing.
But I think most contracts, if you look at them, if you sign them, they're like a 3 or 10 days, this price is good for this amount of
Yes.
time.
Right.
And I
Like a
think that's
car.
what they're doing. I don't know that they're pressing so much, but
That's
I
usually
think
for
there's
a
just some
commodity.
questions need to be answered. Like I said, the initial cost of 9,000 for the permitting and everything we're doing, that's not a bad price. But what happens after that, we learn the program, and then they come in, they say, well, yeah, you can keep it going. It's $13,000 a year, it's this amount a year. Where does it go?
It says it won't go up more than 5%
It is, you're exactly right.
a year.
5% on, 5%, I read that in there.
Of what, though?
It's 5% of the 8,000.
Yeah, 5% of the 8,000 is what it says.
That will be added,
Yeah,
It,
but will increase
that
to
can
more
be
than
added.
5%.
right, we'll increase
That
them.
can be added.
it can be added, yes. Not will be added, it can be added.
Well, that's
So
the
I-
difference. If it's just like a purchase time, like this is the contract and it's good for this many days, that means we can get a quote again later.
Oh,
As opposed to, this is the deal or no deal moment.
Yeah,
I'd like for you to call the other cities. You said you talked to them?
Oh, yeah, I've spoken
Okay,
to all 5 of
you
them.
talked to Tullahoma
Yes.
and
Mhm.
Collierville.
Yes, ma'am.
It's at the will of the council.
Collierville's,
Whatever you all wanna do is what we'll do.
I say we table it. I agree with you.
And at the very least, I'll have John get on with.
We have another meeting in 2 weeks. I don't think we're putting it off too far. Gives us time to look into it.
And give,
I think
it
they
gives
got to
John a
be-
chance to look at it.
We're not rushed.
So is council okay tabling it until the
Yep.
next
Yeah.
meeting?
Do we need a
Thank
motion? Cause we already had a
no,
motion
we
on the table.
just put it up there for
We put a motion
discussion.
up to
Okay.
discuss.
Table.
Do I need to get a motion to table it, you think, since I got a motion to discuss?
No, I mean, we've discussed it, and, so, I mean, the proper thing to do would be to table it until the next meeting.
Yes.
So I don't need a motion to do that.
I would table it. Yes, I would have a motion to table it until the next meeting.
I'll make a motion to table.
Motion by Councilwoman
Second
Laxton,
that.
second by Councilman Brackett. Councilwoman Laxton.
No,
Councilman Brackett.
No, sir.
Floor is open for further discussion. Call the roll, please.
Tim
Thank you,
Johnson,
Yes.
Alicia Harris.
Yes, thank you,
John
Nathan.
Brackett,
Yes.
Lonnie Wright,
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton,
yes,
David Vansdale.
Yes.
Motion carries to table to the next meeting.
Yep.
Next item, discuss and possibly approve the appointment of Eric Canute to the BZA committee for the term ending in August 2026. This is to fill David Branham's term that he has stepped off of the BZA. So this is a, 3-month term?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Motion by Councilman Johnson, second by Councilman Brackett. Floor is open for discussion. Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson,
Yes.
Alicia Harris.
Yes.
John Brackett.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright.
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton.
yes,
David Vansdale.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item, discuss and possibly approve resolution R 426-01, a resolution authorizing the city of Harriman to support continued recreation activities within Harriman with the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation through the RTP Grant Recreational Trails Program.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Brackett,
second,
second by Councilwoman Laxton. Councilman Brackett.
No, sir.
Councilman
no,
Woman Laxton. I don't even know who I said. But anyway.
no.
That's a
Floor is open for
motion
discussion.
to approve, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Charlie's here on it.
Well, what this basically is the resolution, this is part of the paperwork that has to be sent in for us to be able to apply. You know, if we are accepted or whatever, it can come to you guys and you can say yes or no whether we wanna go on with the grant. And this
And
would
that's
be
the-
for the trail, bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, lighting
It's
at
a,
the paper mill site, yeah.
80-20 or
80-20?
is it 80-20?
Yes, it's 80-20.
okay,
Yeah, we should know we applied.
That's probably not bad.
April first,
Yes.
and we should know something by October.
So basically, this is just us saying that we want to be a part of it. This is not us approving the grant.
Correct,
correct.
yes.
Okay.
That will come later.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. This is just us being able to apply for the actual grant itself.
And they had said that we probably wouldn't know until like October? Okay.
Any further discussion? Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson,
Yes.
Alicia Harris.
Yes.
John Brackett.
Yes.
Lonnie Wright.
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton.
Yes.
David Vansdale.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next time, discuss and possibly approve the city manager and public works director to negotiate a purchase of a dump truck not to exceed $27,000.
Motion.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Wright, second by Councilman Brackett. Councilman Wright.
I think they saved us some money in this deal.
From T-Dot.
Councilman Brackett.
I concur with Councilman Wright.
Floor is open for discussion. The only thing I'm gonna say, and this is, Mr. Langley's here, this is a 2004 International dump truck, right? Do what?
What would a new one cost, Jack?
Yeah, easy.
But
Me,
that's
Joe
something
says it's good. It's good.
council needs to be thinking about, because the other dump truck he's got he's without a dump truck right now. So we're having to do this. You know, we're buying a '04, so we're going backwards instead of going forward. I just want you all to know, we've gotta do this, but we need to be thinking about what's in the future, and it's not an '04 truck. Is that thing orange, Drac, or am I just looking at it wrong?
It's orange.
No.
Wait, I didn't know.
No, leave it orange.
Paint a big T.
We're gonna put T on the side
That's
of it. I
okay.
mean, that's,
Leave it orange.
Mayor, the city mechanic did offer to do a paint job, to paint it white, as long as there was no expectation regarding the outcome of that paint job.
Leave it orange.
okay.
Hey, as long as it does its job, hey.
Yeah.
So Drac, this is the best we could do, the 2004, as far as, I know it's been redone and everything, but
Well, we're still gonna fix that one, correct? But the other one, the beds eat out and there's salts eat them up.
That's 1998 Ford 800, and the city has debt, got the money for it down there.
But you say 1998, we're not going up too far by buying this in 6 years. So just understand that, guys. We gotta do it, but
so we all need to be
thinking.
on the outlook for a dump truck. All of us need to be looking for a dump truck.
I think we should look into a capital planning session.
Yes.
We have a lot of
I
big
think
expenses. We
with
need
it
to be
being
able to
rebuilt
come
and
in.
everything, we'll more than get our money's worth out of it. Trucks are terribly expensive, trust me, just a,
This is the international.
I understand that, but you just said you was looking to buy a new truck.
I
and
know.
We're gonna buy an '04.
yeah.
Oh,
The one I'm looking, well, I don't even want to tell you how much the one I'm looking at is. And they said the other day, oh man, I don't think we can do it. Now today I got a card right here.
I don't think that's real important. My thing is, we're buying an '04, and I'd like to see in a planning session what we're looking at for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have
update our
to-
trucks, and
Because
I
we're gonna
appreciate
have
that.
to.
Yeah.
That's
and
what
you
we're
said,
gonna
who
look
said
at.
153? Who said that? That's what it costs.
Drac, I
Is that
think.
what you said?
A new one?
Okay.
Okay. Any further discussion? Thank you for finding the truck.
Yeah.
Call the roll, please.
Tim Johnson,
Yes.
Alicia Harris,
Yes.
John Brackett,
Yes.
Lonnie Wright,
Yes.
Cheryl Laxton,
Yes.
David Vansdale.
Yes.
Motion carries. I just covered up my agenda. I hope that was the last thing on it.
It was.
That's all we have on the agenda. We'll have council remarks. Councilwoman Laxton,
No.
Councilman Brackett,
No, sir.
Councilwoman Harris.
Yes, since Scott is not here, just want to remind everybody about the ribbon cutting tomorrow at noon. Is that right, Jennifer? At the F.R. Davis Park. Some of the community people will have either hot dogs or hamburgers, some type of food, as from what I've been told. But come up and be a part of the ribbon cutting, and just a very short ceremony. Long time waiting, but excited that it has been completed.
Councilman Johnson,
No, sir.
Councilman Bansdale.
Yes, I hope everyone had an excellent Easter.
Yes.
I'm sure the egg hunts and everything everyone did at their churches, I pray it went well. And as the world seems to get crazier and crazier, just think back to the weekend, keep your faith, and
Yes.
thank you for watching.
Councilman Wright.
No, sir.
I don't have anything. Thank you all for coming. Motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign.
I'm just gonna give him this plaque here to